Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Arita. I share this channel, Life with Sale, with my husband Simba. And here we document our continuous life story. We show on the faithfulness of God, all things parenting, marriage, career, a bit of lifestyle content, homemaking and whatnot. So I want to do a quick video, hopefully not longer than 10 minutes because I'm now at my baby's school. I just dropped him off at school and I need to drive to work. But because I'm a bit early, I decided to do a video. Now, I just want to talk about seasons. Quick, real quick. This is a quick check-in. Okay. So, do you know when you sometimes pray for something and it sounds like God is giving you a no in that season of your life? One thing I've learned with my own experiences is that it's not a no, it's a redirection from God. It's a not yet, not this way, not right here, not with this people, not in this place. It's like that. So I want to encourage you guys, when you pray that your will is aligned to God's will for your life, right? The scripture for my season is Jeremiah 29:11, and Jeremiah 29:11, I'm reading it from the Message Bible, and that verse starts with, I know what I'm doing. I have it all figured out. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. I know what I'm doing. I have it all figured out. Right? We know the usual version, or we know the versions that say, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and the future that you long for. In that, right? I'm just paraphrasing. These are not the exact words from the scripture, but yes, that is what the scripture says. But in my version, it says, I know what I'm doing. I have it all figured out. If you haven't read Jeremiah 29:11 from the Message Bible, please do hold that scripture dear. One thing about God is that he will do just what he says he will do, and he will do it exceedingly abundantly beyond all that we can think or ask for. In this season of my life, I'm very humbled. So I was trusting God for something. I was working at a certain company and one of my colleagues resigned and I was next in line, because of the qualification type of a thing, right? So I was verbally told that we want to promote you into that position. And then I started doing the person's work. The person did hand over and left. And at some point, I didn't know, was I acting? Was I just helping out? And these are also the questions that top management would ask, like, is Areda acting or is she just helping out? Right? And I really wanted this job. I really did. And I gave the best that I could, but apparently it wasn't good enough. And in that season of my life, for the first time, I questioned God. I've lost my mother before, and that was a tough season for me. I had every reason to question God. If I could question God ever in my life, it could have been during the time of my mother's passing. Because my question was, how should I have prayed? How much more should I have prayed for you to have kept my mother alive, right? And even in that season, I didn't question God. I knew that he's sovereign, and his sovereign will is what takes place. Even if I pray for something to go south and it goes north, I trust God that in north, in that season, in that direction, in that moment, in that valley, on that rooftop, he will sustain me, he will carry me through. So in my mother's passing, I had every reason to question God, but I didn't. But I questioned God during the time when that promotion didn't happen the way I thought, the way I wanted, the way I prayed for it to happen. It was very heartbreaking for me because I was like, but I'm still doing my best. How is it that it's not good enough type of a thing? Those are the questions. And I was like, God, where are you? Why are you allowing these people to I felt in that season of my life, a lot has happened that I can't go into the details because the purpose of this video is really not to expose people. But my question in that moment was, how are you allowing these people to oppress me because I was oppressed? Lord, how are you allowing this specific person to do all this to me? And you are on the throne and you can see, right? And again, Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for you. You only need to be still. My question was like, yes, Lord, I know you will fight for me. But how can I be still when I can see unfair treatment? How can I be still when it feels like everything else is falling apart? Again, from the Message Bible, Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for you. If you ever question, like me, how you can be still in that season, it says, shut your mouth. That is scripture. It says in Exodus 14:14, the Lord will fight for you. You only need to shut your mouth. Right? So again, I was like, okay, this calls for battle, but it calls for silence also. It calls for battle, but battle on my knees. I fasted and I prayed. And the more I fasted and the more I prayed, things got worse in that working environment that I ended up going to a psychologist. I couldn't. I was telling my psychologist that I can't stand another day going back there. You need to book me off. And she told me, no, you are going to endure this season. You are going to go through the season of your life. We are going to manage this and you are going to go through it. Sunday nights, I would get anxiety attacks. My husband would put sugar water, like he would pour sugar water in my mouth. It was really, really bad. But now looking back, I got to understand. I had to be frustrated. It had to look like I was being oppressed. I had to be uncomfortable. I had to be made to feel in a certain way so that I don't get comfortable and settle, because the will of God was not for that place. So yes, I wanted that promotion. Yes, I wanted that job. Yes, I wanted to stay there. I wanted that for myself. But God is so faithful. He opened a bigger door for me. Bigger door. And in terms of bigger, I mean paying as much as double as I was getting paid there. But not just the finances, also the working environment. I got to work with the best boss ever. I had the best time of my life. In my new job, I really, really, really love it. I loved it. And not just that, I actually did change jobs even after that. And God continues to open doors. God continues to sustain me. God continues to carry me through. Even the things that would have kept me in that job that I had worries about, financial commitments and stuff in that position that I had, God had taken care of it in the most miraculous, in the most amazing way. I will go into the details of all those things later on in our journey when we are ready. But for now, really, all I want to say is, in my seasons, I have seen the hand of God. I have seen how faithful He is. So if you are in a specific season in your life right now, and it sounds like God is giving you a no, and it sounds like all you can hear right now is a no, please do know that God redirects, He reorders, He rearranges things. Yes, it could be uncomfortable for you right now, and it feels like there's just no way out, but I need you to know, hold on to faith that you know best. We know that God never fails, and He will not start with you. Hold on, hold on, hold on. God will leave you astounded. God will leave you amazed. He will leave you speechless, where you will just be like this. That is how I was. When I got that offer, I would wake up in the middle of the night and I'd look at my job offer and I'm like, God, wow. He left me astounded. And I pray that that be your portion, that be your season, that be your experience, that you get to know God, that you get to experience God in the most supernatural manner, and that He gets to exceed your expectations. So be expectant. He's doing a new thing. He's doing a new thing. He's doing a new thing. I just thought I wanted to encourage you people. We said the purpose of this channel is to share on the faithfulness of God. So yes, this is my testimony, and I hope that it encourages somebody. Thank you and enjoy your day. See you guys on the next video. Please remember, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so that you can join us. Also give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys.